What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Verasity here, and it does look as though it is, currently just consolidating, isn't it? After making that new all-time high at around 6.7 cents, as you can see there. We have had a bit of a, consolidation period, basically in a kind of range, you would say something like this potentially. If we just draw this in, you can see on our previous this previous swing high here, we've actually come down to try and sweep that low. As you can see there, previous swing high, we come down, we come back up, we make the all-time high, we come back down to find support at that previous swing high at around 5 cents, which we actually did come down pretty much to, you would say here, coming down to around 5.1 cents here before getting that bounce to the upside. You can see we've had a bit of a rollover over the, you'd say over the past what is this, 7 or 8 hours. What is this? This is basically at 6 a.m. today. We've had a bit of a rollover where we came down. We basically come down and we swept these lows, didn't we? Where we come down here, you can see we came down, swept the lows here. We come up to the all-time high, consolidate, come down, swept the lows again, and then immediately bought back up, looking very bullish in our opinion. I mean, currently looking as though we are just, trading in a range, down, up, and then obviously coming down, sweep the lows again somewhat here. We'll probably come back up and try the all-time high again. Maybe we'll get rejected or maybe we'll have continuation, but overall things looking extremely bullish for Verasity. This is a cryptocurrency that we do think is probably going to start running very hard very soon. Obviously massive amounts of fundamental news on the way. A really undervalued crypto, really small market cap comparative to what it's probably worth in our opinion. And obviously in combination with the bull run, when we could see a lot of money flowing into the space, Verasity could potentially start running like an absolute beast here pretty damn soon. We've obviously got our macro trend line here, very bullish. We've only come down and retested it here, where we created the macro trend line essentially. Come down, find support, get the bounce to the upside. We didn't even come down and retest it here with the recent dip that we saw, just basically showing how bullish Verasity is. Ever since we flipped bullish again here, we've come up, we back tested this area here, which is actually, if we take a look at our fib retracements, looking something like this. You can see here we come down and we swept the 618 basically on our fib retracements from when we dragged it from the previous all-time high down to that low, that recent dip. We come all the way up to 5 cents. We come back down basically with that ABC correction that we saw for all the cryptos in the market, with that further extension to the downside with the W double bottom, sweeping the low essentially at the 618 where we did get that really big bounce. We broke out of our descending wedge here, reclaimed our EMAs, looking extremely bullish. We run all the way back up to around 4.5 cents here. We back test on the 078 here, coinciding with that 4 cent area in this previous area of support here. Very bullish indeed. And then we basically pump all the way up to the all-time high, break it at the previous all-time high, sorry, at around 5.5 cents, which we did break. Let me just make sure this is actually properly correct there. We pumped all the way up to the previous all-time high, which we did break here, basically like this. We come all the way up to 6.7 cents, which was our new all-time high. Rolled over, basically looking for a bit of support. We've come down and we've swept the low again around the bottom of this range here at around 5 cents. On the hourly time frame, you can see it here. Obviously, we're just chopping it up in and around that previous all-time high now, basically looking as though we are holding it fairly well as support. You can see here, anytime we go below that previous all-time high at around 5.5 cents, there does seem to be quite a lot of support, and we are getting the price action bought back up here. So basically Verasity overall looking very bullish. We'll keep things short and sweet because honestly this chart just looks extremely good to us. It looks as though, from what we can tell here, that things are looking very good indeed. We may see a bit of a rollover for a short-term price prediction then. If we do roll over again, we could sweep the bottom of this range here at around 5 cents, do something like this where we properly retest the previous swing high and then get the bounce. But judging by how bullish things are looking, we're probably expecting to come up to that all-time high again at around 6.7 cents. And then our next target, as we always say, at the 127 coming in at around 10 cents. And we do think 50 cents to $1 overall for Verasity Very, very lightly, super bullish project, lots of good fundamental news, technically lining up very, very good for a run as well. In combination with the remainder of the bull run, probably going to see a lot of capital flowing into the space, and we do think Verasity is going to perform very well. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalist.